Greetings, humans. Spinning Mantis here with the next episode of The Long, Dark, Hopeless Rescue. Thanks for joining me. We got a lot to do. We got an awful lot to do. We want to get up to... get up the mountain today, basically. No sprinting. We're going to need all of our energy. Hopefully the weather's decent. Got to get over to the draft dodger's cabin at least. Alright. Just looking at a reference. So if we're able to orient ourselves west, and that's the problem, orienting ourselves. So the three barn things are to the south. Makes this north. And there's a bear hanging out. This should be west. This should lead me right to a river. We can hope I'm heading the right way, and that this will bring us to the river. Once we get to the river, we'll head a little bit south and try to get to the draft dodger's cabin. Yeah, I think we're heading the right way. Should just be like an outbuilding here. Six hours of daylight left, yep, and then there's a tractor. Sure, we'll take this. Okay. Alright. Since we reach the river, we'll hang on the left. And the draft dodger's cabin should be pretty close by. Right up in that tree line. And then hopefully we've got enough energy to get up the ropes. 3 days remaining. I'm not terribly confident that we're going to be able to accomplish that. That would sort of require us in this episode to get up into Timberwolf Mountain. I would pretty sure we'd have to get that far. So we should be able to go up here. It doesn't really matter. Just gotta keep our eye out for that draft dodger's cabin and the rope up. Yeah, I'm not even sure how we can manage the energy requirements of multiple climbs. I think like in the first day you really have to nail it and like, I don't know, get to Pleasant Valley in day one. Get all the way through. Yeah, like I think you really need to get totally through Mystery Lake, Winding River, and the mine all the way to Pleasant Valley in day one to even have a chance of doing this in 7 days. It's really where you got to make up your time in that first day, because I think in the first day you're guaranteed fairly clear weather. But then after that, the weather seems to get bad. So That's not our up right there. Should be right around the next corner. Yep, rabbits. Near the draft dodger's cabin. There we go. So yeah, no need to stop at the cabin, because this is about as good as our energy is going to get. We got 6 hours of daylight. We got to get up several ropes. Let's do this. We'll be up at Skeeter's Ridge. I think we're gonna have to take a little breather. Cup of coffee. It's just what we need. Let's use up some heavy stuff. Right. A little drinky poo. You're not thirsty. Right. I think with the aid of coffee, we will be able to do this. So we'll get up to Skeeter's Ridge. And we're really just trying to make good time here. We are not looking to loot stuff. Okay, here we are on the ridge, which we know very well from Hunted. Alright. Can pass by that basement. Again, I think we're just not going to loot anything. We're just going to try to make as good time as we can.
Probably useful.
Okie dokie. So yeah, we just can follow this way along. Either way, they both lead to the sort of park area and the rope up. We'll just take the main path. And I think this might lead us to the point of disagreement. Go to the other path that would lead me to the Hunter's Blind. Five hours daylight left. If we can get to the top of Timberwolf, if not the top of Timberwolf Mountain, but to the Trapper's Cabin, in this episode. We could possibly make it. It'll be super close though. Super close. Weather's getting a bit worse, it seems. It's windier. So we should be coming up on the point of disagreement. So we'll take a hard left and go up this road. It should lead us right to where we're going. No reason not to loot the food. No reason to ditch heavy food as we need to.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Gloves. Right. Jerky time. Right. Okay, so we should be able to walk up from this area, the point of disagreement, and just head up the hill towards the little park. So let's do it. Maybe there's even the prepper cache there. We got 4 hours. Like, take a hour nap to get our energy up. And it's only going to get colder as we get up to Timberwolf Mountain, so the cold becomes an issue. So just follow this little road up. Should lead me to the place. Weather's getting worse. So is it that little nook? I'm thinking it is. Okay, so there's the little hunter's blind. And there's that big climb waiting to happen. So we'll see if the prepper cache is here. Hoping it is, and we take a little break before heading up the mountain, because we failed so many climbs before that I'm not in the mood to fail another climb. 4 hours of daylight left, and we're cold. Kind of tired. Okay, we still don't have the advantage of the coffee right this second, so also lighten our load a bit, I think, would be the proper thing to do. Alright. So I wonder, is the proper cache? There it is. There it is. Maybe it always spawns here. Let's go in. Cardboard box, a crate, nothing on those shelves. Okay. I think what we should do is pretty much just sleep immediately.
I'll take it.
A lot of basic gloves happening. Alright, so we're gonna stow our extra stuff in here.
This stuff will come in handy.
So much soda. Okay. Nothing up there. This will be our locker. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at our stuff, make sure we have our best clothes equipped. This thing, what's that instead of? Heavy wool sweater versus thin wool sweater. Okay. Let's get rid of that junk. Okay, work boots. Extra one of those. That. Okay. Now there's got to be something here we can get rid of. Something that's just too heavy. It's like the worst cans of that. We only have to live for a couple days, so get rid of some of the most weight inefficient stuff. It's fine. Still carrying more weight than I would prefer. Alright. Got our weight a bit more under control. 3 hours of daylight left. So, that's the question. Do we sleep for 1 hour and try it? I think we do. This is gonna be dicey. It's gonna be dicey. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Alright, let's drink that coffee. Alright. Let's do this. It's gonna be tough. It's pretty. It's good. Our energy is a little better than I expected. That 1 hour nap was probably definitely needed. I've heard you can get off and like maybe rest here at this little spot. Like right there maybe? Alright, we're making it. We're making it. Definitely gonna have to catch our breath. Is that it? Is that the whole climb? Did it used to be longer and they broke it up into those like different stages from the... 1 hour of daylight left. We gotta make it to the cabin. Or else we will certainly die of exposure. Because Timberwolf Mountain is extra cold. Getting nervous. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. All right. We made it out. Now, watch I get like torn to shreds by Timberwolves. Okay, the temp isn't horrible yet. So we're gonna walk out of here and then hug the right wall a little bit and then just sort of head straight ahead to the lake. Can't believe we actually made it up here. That is the best progress we've made in a while. So this is, I think, the second attempt that we've made. The first one, we made it through 3 days and then died in a climbing accident. And see, this is only episode 12, so I think this is our second attempt at the Hopeless Rescue Challenge. This is the first time we've made it to Timberwolf Mountain. Now the hard part's getting to the top of Timberwolf Mountain. That is not easy at all. And it is cold. So the goal for tomorrow in-game and for the next episode is going to be get to the top of Timberwolf Mountain, get the distress pistol, get off Timberwolf Mountain and back down to Pleasant Valley all in one day, in one episode. And then in the final day, we will have to get through 2 zones to Desolation Point. It is technically doable. So sort of straight ahead is the lake. I'm just gonna hug the wall here for a second. And after this route, kind of make a little leftish bend. It's actually really pleasant down here. I hope it's a nice clear night. And just kind of point over this way. The lake should be just beyond that rock. Well, I am thoroughly pleased with our progress today. Some snow's coming down. The sun's going down. Don't really want to sprint. Okay, it got dark quick. It got real dark real quick. Praying there are no wolves about. I think I took a route that I wasn't really trying to take, and now I am like stumbling around up in some cray mountain area in the dark, which is not a good idea, but I think we still got to our destination. Crystal Lake. With no time to spare. There's the old trapper, or mountaineer cabin. Just as we're getting exhausted and frozen, we made it here.
Starting to feel numb.
I know, my friend, I know. I know it's cold. Okay. Let's check out this place. What was that, like a secret message?
Not being useful.
Numb, drained. Climber's journal page. The maps, right, I remember this. It's kind of got a little map of the area. I think that's one of the collectibles in the game. We'll pick everything up and store it all in one place. Flares. Let's check the rest of the room. I am going to need that rope, but it is very heavy. Arrows, I don't think I need. I do have the rifle. Wow, the aliasing is kind of crazy with the shadow effects. It gets kind of nuts. Alright, now let's go to this little hidey hole. The hatch.
Be prepared for anything.
Oops. Didn't quite mean to do that. Alright. Let's eat and drink some heavy stuff. Yep. Pork and beans. Eat all 600 of it. Nice. Right. Want to check the clothes. Yeah, it's not better than what we have. Let's put that in the hatch. Keep all that. Well, actually, we don't need that many. And that. And that. Don't need 2 things of tea. Put away one of those. Don't need a fire striker. It's that mountaineering rope though. It's heavy. Put that away. Those. It doesn't matter what the condition is, just how much fuel's in it. It's fine. Still carrying around a bit more than we really should. Those boots, I'm not going to have time to repair anything. Alright. I think we're set. Get rid of a bit more food. Again with the sodas. Alright, I think we're good to go. Well, we're going to take a little sleep time. Temp's alright. Well, we made it through another day. Look at that. And we have 2 days, 8 hours, and 10 minutes remaining in the game. Da, 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 da. So today in this fog, we got to make it to the top of Timberwolf Mountain, get the distress pistol, make it all the way back down Timberwolf Mountain to Pleasant Valley. If we can do that, we have a shot of actually completing the challenge. And I hope you join me for the next episode to see if we can do it. If you enjoy these videos, it makes me super happy when you like and subscribe. And join me next time. That's going to be all for now. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.